way. I'm trying not to break it. I'm trying to maintain it. What's good, rappers alive? This is your boy Mimic. Now, you're probably always wondering why I'm wearing the same hat every video I make. You wanna know why? That's pretty much why. Anyway, this is gonna be week 6/7 video mag. Because Andrew's too much as a lazy fuck to do it, probably smoking all those joints, doing the concerts at his family's barbecue. Stupid monotone doc. Right. Okay, let me get into it. Last week's battles. Let me bring them up, because I'm so unorganised. Song Supremacy League. Closed battles. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm so weird, it's because I'm so hyper today. I think it's something to do with me drinking PG tips. I have no clue. By the way, Red Bull does not give you wings. Right, last week's battle. Let's starting off with, me. Mimic and the Guapfather. Now, I know I can't give myself a summary on my own battle, but for Guapfather's sake, I got Andrew to write a quick, summary paragraph, and this is what he had to say. Hey guys, this was a fierce battle between Mimic and Guap. It was as deadly as knives. Both came bringing the energy that they had stored inside of them. Guap came with a killer track with energy, a dope flow, and an insane hook. The lyrics were pretty good, but not insanely lyrically at times. Now, Mimic brought the change in his flow to prove everyone wrong, and brought sick energy and some nice lines, including a couple political lines. It was an insane battle, and for me to pick one, the winner was hard. It could have gone either way. Mimic came out victorious, but definitely an insane battle. Thank you for your wise words, Andrew. Okay, moving on. Peace vs Scummy. Now, this was like a strange battle for me to listen to, simply because I normally always criticize Peace about his monotone duck voice, but no man, he still had the same voice, but the instrumental he used really blended in well with it. I mean, I definitely didn't mind listening to it because it was so like such a mellow vibe. As always, he came lyrically. I actually liked his hook as well, but sometimes, like in his hook, he repeated love, like love, 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 and it sort of like got too repetitive for me, and I found it sort of boring at times after listening to it the first hook to it. But no man, he definitely came and did his thing. I ain't got nothing to bad about it. I mean, let's see what I wrote in the. I think I voted as well. Yeah. I didn't really say anything bad about it at all in my criticism that I left. I'm just saying like he's definitely elevated and upped his style a bit. So props on that, man. Scummy. Now he came with more of like an energetic song, which I was really digging. You know, that's my sort of style. I love the hook, and you likewise with Peace, you definitely came lyrical. I don't know, man. I also didn't really have anything bad to say about this, simply because I thought both of you brought it. You both chose an instrumental to suit you, and that really worked out well. Scummy ended up taking the victory in a close battle, so props on that battle, guys. Moving on, we have, who have we got? We've got Andrew vs Slayer, the two motherfucking British people I detest. You know, Andrew came out with a fucking nice six-pack, but Slayer came back swinging with his accent. Yeah man. No, just kidding. I fucking hate these two people, you know. I don't know why I speak to them, but I fucking hate them. Andrew, I'm gonna be honest, guy. I ain't gonna fabricate anything that I say. Andrew, I thought you could have done more to your song. Um, it just felt like you were trying to rush the flow to catch up with the beat, if you know what I mean. Like a few of your lines was too short on syllables. So what you would do is you would rhyme, you would like spit your line, but then you'll realize it isn't in time with the beat, so you'd go straight onto the next line to try and catch up, and it like sort of came off a little rushed. Also, I thought you could have done more with your song, like lyrically as well, because I found like some parts of it didn't really make sense to me. I don't know whether that's just me being stupid, but I mean, you had a bar like this broken glass pottery, this open mass artery. I didn't really get that. Probably on the poetic side, but I don't really, it ain't my what's the word for it? Isn't my style. There we are. I thought you could have extended your song as well. I know you ran out of time, but it's like that was sort of vital because you sort of fell off short. As for Slayer, um, I've sort of got over his accent now because for British people, his accent is really strong. I mean, you may say that about my accent, but since I'm used to my own accent, obviously I can start criticizing other people's accent. So yeah, Slay, I've got over his accent. He's got a strong accent, so but I got around that. He definitely came lyrically, and I actually really was feeling his verses. He can be sort of sloppy at times with the flow, and I think he needs to find the right style in his voice to fit what he's going for. But that all comes with experimenting more. So yeah. Moving on, we've got Joe. Oh, by the way, the winner of the Andrew vs Slayer was Andrew. So props on that battle, guys. Joe Boston versus Flowdacious. The Nebraskan versus the Bostonarian. Hey yo, it's Joe Boston. Pretty much came okay. His song was alright, man. I mean, I don't know really what to say about this. It was a close battle. I mean, both were sort of similar. Um, I think lyrically, Joe Boston edged it over Flow, um, but Flowdacious sort of got it flow wise. I thought Joe had a bit more energetic vibe with his song, more than Flowdacious. So it was a close battle, as I said. It could have gone really either way, but I think Joe Boston ended up taking the win. So props on that, guys. Last but oh no, that Kid Cry vs Rishi P. Once again, I'm gonna be honest. This battle was sort of a letdown for me. I mean, sorry if I'm sounding harsh, but you gotta be criticized, really. Rishi P. Now, I've said this in a previous mag. Rishi P is my favorite artist. Um, but I really wasn't feeling his sort of vibe this week. I thought he could have done so much better because I've heard other songs from him. In fact, I've heard like a lot of songs from Rishi P, and I didn't think this was anywhere near his best. I don't know. It just seemed he struggled a little bit to me with the flow. That could just be me, but I'm pretty sure he did at parts, and I don't know whether it was rushed or not. But yeah, I thought Rishi P definitely could have been outstanding, especially for the topic choice as well. Considering there weren't one, that's what I mean. That Kid Cry, he came with it again. Loving the Spacebound instrumental that he used. Totally sick. People were sort of like discriminating people that use the hooks on the actual original songs, and to me, I think that's bullshit because you shouldn't really care. What makes a song is the way you create the song. So, say if it sounded good with the original hook, then it sounded good, you know. So I don't really discriminate that. whatsoever, and I wouldn't really give a shit if someone used a original hook against me because I've done it. So yeah, he came with it flow wise, energetic wise as well. It was a good instrumental used, and I think that's what gave him the victory here. So good battle, guys. Good battle. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot, but um. Now, Faux Trill versus Studamain versus Bronze Buddha. Studamain and Bronze Buddha were faggots and didn't show up. Fuck knows why, but they, yeah. But props to Faux Trill for showing, and, you know, he was fucking hilarious on this, actually, man. I mean, his verse was funny as shit. I thought it came with it, and lucky Bronze Buddha and Studamain didn't show because they would have probably lost. I mean, that was quite a dope verse and a dope thing for Trill did. So props on that, man. Right. I'll get into the battle predictions in the next mag, since I'm 1 minute over my time anyway. So yeah, see you in